Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today we're playing Simic Cookies in Ranked Standard, working our way through Silver. This deck is kind of quirky, it's weird in general. I mean, the whole ploy of the deck is spit out some random, map artifact token, stick a 3-mana 5/4 golem glyph on it, and go to town. And that's like the gimmick of the deck. I can't imagine it being crazy successful at Mythic, but certainly in Silver it did its job, and there are a couple changes I made to it that I think made it better than maybe what you guys are playing or what I saw on Untapped.gg. First and foremost, Restless Vinestalk. We got no time for this. We got no time for tap lands against Mono Red and Rakdos Red and Boros Red. We just can't really stumble. Like, all of those decks are doing so much on 1 and 2 that if we miss a beat here, I just don't think it's worth it. These creature lands are best against Planeswalker decks where, the board is empty. They sweep the board and you still have the creature land left over to pick off their Planeswalker. That's where it's at its best. But quite honestly, I've seen almost no Planeswalkers since I started playing again for Bronze to Silver. Maybe it's more relevant later, but for now, just stumbling is so bad. So I took out the 3 copies of this that were in the Untapped.gg version of the deck. Second big change, Kite Sail Larcenist. Brought it all the way up to 4 copies from 2. You just got to pick off creatures. All the creatures that want all the enchantments and all the instant stat boosts on them, you just got to pick them off early and often. So 4 copies of this, as well as 4 copies of Monstrous Emergence. The equivalent to this is the 1 mana hard-hitting Question, which is cheaper, it fits into the curve easier, but you have to target a creature you control. And the creatures you control are not always that big, right? If you drop a Siren or a Wormlet on 1, and you need to do this on 2, because your opponent has their 1 mana 1/1 that's going to skyrocket to the moon the next turn, you just have to get to it immediately. Or maybe it's a 1 mana 1/2 or something like that. It's just sometimes the creatures you have on the board are not big enough, and so I like the flexibility of Emergence, being able to target a creature you have in your hand as the source of the power. It also means that if your opponent has a Shock or Lightning Strike, they can't just blow you out of the water by targeting the creature on your side of the field that you are targeting. So I went for Monstrous Emergence here. Also helps fill out the 2-drop slot a bit, otherwise you have a lot of 1-drops. Rest of it is pretty similar. I added some more copies of Enduring Curiosity. How could you not like this card? A 4 mana 4/3 flash that's like a Gix. Every time you deal damage to a player with each individual creature, you draw a card. So that's sweet. I like this card a lot. I like Flash and it feels good. Some things I'll admit to not understanding about the deck. Tough Cookie. Why is this in here? Or why is it? I think the the copy that most people play is like 4 of this thing. It's a 2 mana 2/2, which feels very underrated for standard. It's an artifact, so you get to trigger the Wormlet. You can eat it. I know you can pay 3 mana to power up, one of your maps to be a 4/4. I get that that could be good, but it feels so underpowered to what everyone else is doing. So I put it in here kind of as a filler spot almost, but it doesn't really seem strong enough on its own to warrant playing. Maybe I'm wrong. The other one is Agatha's Soul Cauldron. And the version on Untapped.gg, it's like, I think there are 3 copies of this legendary artifact for, an artifact that doesn't impact the board when it enters the battlefield. You can clean up the graveyard, which admittedly is maybe somewhat good in the meta right now with the Azorius, Reanimator deck. I could see that being good. But the cards you're exiling to get the abilities from, the activated abilities from, you can get Unblockability via the Ginger Brute. You can get the Surge Engine stuff, which is interesting. You can get... Is that it? Are those the only activated abilities? I guess you can get the Tough Cookie as well. Yeah, it just doesn't seem so important, because the creatures you already have generally have some version of that effect anyway. So I know there's a big combo you can do in Simic, at least you used to be able to do. There's like a Kami of Whispered Souls. You could exile and get all the effects on this thing and have infinite mana with untapping and tapping, something like that. It's been a while since that, but I'm surprised that so many copies of this card are played in this deck, so maybe I'm missing the ball here. Let me know if in Standard today you would run 3 copies of this legendary artifact that does not impact the battlefield because it is so good that it makes the deck. Let me know. It didn't make the deck for me. I just put in 1. That's it. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. On the play, with no 1-drop and not enough land. If we don't hit land, we lose. And there's not a whole lot of flexibility with that. We have an extra turn with Monstrous Emergence, I guess. Yeah, I don't like it. We're gonna mulligan. Okay, I suppose better. We'll keep this. The glyph's pretty good. I mean, you need the Larcenist. We're gonna get rid of one of the Sirens. I don't feel like we need both. Alright, Fastland Siren on the play. Black, do nothing. We hit the 2-drop, just amazing. The stick, maybe some cut down action. Yeah, we'll play it out anyway. You got cut down? You got cut down. I know you got cut down. Tapland. All right. Fastland for us. I think we just go Glyph here. Boom. It's a 5/4. When it dies, we get a little Discover 3, right? Discover 3, I like that. They're reading it. Yeah, that's right. Too slow, and it's an artifact. The bat. I take the Larcenist here. We only have land, but that's okay. That's a follow-up. I like it. Can, yeah, put this here. More lands. All right. Get in there. If they trade, we get back our Larcenist. Okay. Opponent is furious that their 2-1 bat was not enough. They seem to have roped us out a bit. Oh, no. Hold on. They're still playing. What's this do? Collect evidence 8. I don't actually know what that means. Search your library for basic land. Blah, blah, blah. They attack us. Getting gutsy. Okay, let's start here. Unless you really need the, I guess you want the green open ideally. Take that double draw. Bop, bop, down to 2. Draw 2. I like that. Land. Land. Okay. That's fine. Still, the Discover is sweet on this. And it dodges Go for the Throat. A Frillback can destroy an artifact. Or an enchantment. They can destroy the glyph here. Or the, I guess the token is what they want to do. Alright, glyph falls off. We do get to Discover 3. It's another glyph. We cannot play them. We have no artifact to target. How sad. It's devastating. I guess it goes to hand. It's not that devastating. More land. Good God. Well, I don't want to throw away, wow. So much land. Okay, I mean, we can fight the Frillback next turn, I guess. I don't feel like we need to do it now, unless they kill it and we miss the opportunity. I suppose that's a good reason to do it now. I don't think they're going to attack. I think we might as well do it now, because we might lose the opportunity in the future. I want to attack you. Well, the other thing we could do, actually, is attack the bat, and then get back the other guy. That seems good. I want to kill you. Fight. Bite with the cat. Give me back my card, thank you. If we want the glyph, we could actually take the Siren as well, right? Treasure artifacts. No, but the draw's so good. Let's just take his. We could take the Siren, the flying Siren, turn it into a treasure, put the glyph on the treasure and attack with that, but just the 1/1 flyer drawing cards every turn is enough for me. I don't feel the need to do too much more than that. Cut down anyway. Well, we would have gotten some extra value out of that. Frillback returns. But I guess they don't, I guess it didn't enter the battlefield. It just was transformed. God, this glyph. Okay. Block. Glyph is back. We have nothing to do with it. Very annoying. Attack. No blocks. You got it. I guess they can power up the cottage to block as a 4/4. Wormlet. It does not fix our issue here. No, I'm not going to attack into the cottage. It takes 4 mana to power it up. I think we have a very high chance of winning this game, but we need to draw something other than land. Land is not ideal. Yeah, goodbye, Wormlet. Another land, they can still power up the fortress. We hit more land ourselves. Come on. Come on. We could hold the land to sack to Liliana. This is so obnoxious. 9 land? Come on. I think we're only running like 23. They're roping us out. The only thing they can do is power up the cottage. What are you doing, man? No attacks. Not into the cottage. Hold the land. They're digging through the graveyard. What do they have? The 7 mana Virtue Persistence? No, Analyze the Pawn. They get to do the evidence thing, I guess? Maybe? Oh, they get a big boy. They drop the big boy. They do not deserve this win. Target opponent exile a card from their hand. So, damn, we're gonna lose. This sucks. God damn it. This sucks. Can we still win? Oh, man, this blows. I'm so mad. Yes, discard my forest. Oh. Yeah, you can take my glyph. Okay, that's probably the end. Oh, they didn't get a creature there. No blocks. Then they just minus the Liana next turn. Let's see if we can hit more land. No, I'm still basically over this, though. I mean, I guess technically we can, I guess technically we can glyph. And then it will... We could threaten the Liana. They trade with the frill back. No, we don't want to do that. I think we would sack the glyph here. Get the discover. What a terrible game. What an awful run of land. Yeah, so we could sack this. And, I mean, it blocks this thing. Maybe it's the Siren instead. So we're down to 10. Back up Liliana. Alright, well. We're sacking the glyph this time. Yeah. How depressing. How demoralizing. Come on, baby. Give me something good. Nope. I could have powered up the cottage, too. What is... Oh, Nissa. Good God. No. I'm taking it all here. We take 8. We take 8. We drop to 2. They have a blocker, though. So even if somehow we had some magic Wormlet power up to get to 7 damage, it's not going to happen. And they have Nissa. And they make a blocker. So many opportunities to close out this game. It's another land. It's another effing land. Concede. Get me out of here. On the play with a 1-drop. Let's keep 4998 Manji, 4998 Munich. I don't know. Forest, Gingerbrute. I guess if we don't want to pay the blue next turn. Aha. Same old. Yeah, I think Tough Cookie into Sentinel. Although getting the Wormlet is good too. I mean, they're not going to block this. I don't think it really matters how we do it too much. I think Tough Cookie's just fine. So if they want to trade, they don't. They shouldn't. We're happy if they do. Timer comes out on turn 2. This is an easy no blocks. We'll go Tough. Actually, we'll go Surge Engine here. In terms of trades, 3 power is maybe enough to kill it. If they get Monstrous Rage plus the Prowess trigger with 3 toughness, maybe the Surge Engine actually can trade. We'll see. Could get zapped immediately. Ah, alright. Now what? Yeah, I think we'll trade. I'm fine with that. Reduce the card draw. It's okay with me. Cool. So I think we go Wormlet plus Cookie here. We just want to get as much life as we can early. Gain a life. It's a 2-2. This is all good. Mouse for double strike. Targeted. Now it's a 2-2 double strike. It's 1 red open. I guess no blocks here. We want to keep the Wormlet alive. Eventually get Death Touch, right? I think you eat this one. At some point you throw the Cookie under the bus. Not like we need it for anything, really. Let's see it. Inside Out. Yeah, take 10. Okay. We don't have the land. We could probably get away with not doing the Sentinel this turn. Wait. Oh, hold on. I thought that was a Explore token. It's not. Still, we could try to be greedy here. Getting some life isn't bad. We could sack this and try to get the land. It's a little greedy. We could also hit a 1-drop. I don't think it's that bad. Question is, where do we put it? We don't really... I think we put it on the Wormlet because we're attacking with the Wormlet. We don't want to lose it because the life gain is nice. We hit the land. That's huge. Cool. That's not so bad. You can get in there. We could always block with the Surge Engine. I think we can get in with this. Block with the Siren, maybe the Surge Engine. It's going to have double strike again. So the question is just, do they have Monstrous Rage for the trample? Yeah, maybe I should have blocked with the Cookie last turn. That was a lot of damage to take. Slick Shot, 1 mana open. So this is where we see it all. That's not so bad. Just take an easy block here. Now this being able to block the flyer is interesting. We could throw away the Ginger Brute instead, which I don't hate. Maybe we need to block the flyer at some point. Let's just do it like this and take 1 for now. Down to 13. The Glyph. The 5/4 Golem. Map token's not bad, because it let us hit 1 more card. We can sack the Siren to the hero. Let's try this. What are we more likely to hit? Green card, I guess? Guess it doesn't matter. I still don't think we're blocking with the Wormlet. Land. Okay. I guess we can use you for blue. Who's blocking? Siren can block the hero. We could go like this. Put him pretty close to Death's Door. 2 blockers back. Maybe it's too much. We drop to 3. And we block everything this turn for sure. They got 2 cards in hand. We just gotta do our best here. 2 double strikers. That's not the end of the world yet. So worst case scenario is Monstrous Rage in hand. So as long as we survive that, we basically win. We'll see how many blockers they leave back. Everything. So you double strike, you double strike. Yeah. Oh, they scoop? Yeah, so we block there, we block here. We don't know what that last card is, but could just be land. But alright, we'll take the win. On the play. It's got so much removal. It's not awful. It's not as fast as I'd like. But I'm inclined to give this a go. We can just emergence straight from the hand. Against, yeah, whatever this is. Okay. Nothing on 2. It's not mono red. So now we're just feeling very slow. It's actually Bant. Is it 5 color? I don't know if I've played a 5 color deck yet. Stick. Herd Migration. Yeah, 5, you know, 5-ish color Bant. Domain type stuff. I don't even know what you ramp into. Like, what is the big win con? I feel like Atraxas probably rotated out. I don't know. I think that 4 mana Angel's still in. That's red and black. White, red, and black. Get lost? Sure. Okay. Target no one. And then I don't know what the white sweepers are either. I've seen 0 white sweepers besides lockdown, temporary lockdown. Heaped Harvest. 3 mana, enters, and when you sacrifice it, you may search your library for basic land, put on the battlefield tap, then shuffle. You can sacrifice it. Alright, they're ramping into stuff, and we're doing a whole lot of nothing. I think we start with some map tokens. I think we spread the love out. We don't need to fight anything. I think we run 1 more here. Yeah, I wish I knew the sweeper. Maybe it's a red sweeper and we need to be getting out of 3 toughness range. I just don't know. Do we want to keep that on top? It's not amazing. I mean, really, we want the 4 mana flash thing that draws us extra cards. Is this better than a land? No, we already have so many map tokens. Okay. Let's get in there. And we'll play out the next Larcenist. I just don't know what creature we need to watch out for. Hopefully, between the map tokens and the emergence, we could deal with something. White land. Maybe that, I mean, they already had white, right? Maybe that's supposed to signify a sweeper? I just don't know. If we really thought there was a sweeper, we could tuck away one of these. I literally don't know. Oh, I guess there's Sunfall. I think I know Sunfall still exists. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe we could have tucked away one of the Larcenists under... Yeah, it must be Sunfall, I think. 4 mana. No? Archangel. Yeah, okay. Pick off one of these guys. Hopefully we can use Monstrous Emergence. Not too bad. We can also Glyph. Glyph plus Emergence. Okay. Let's do it. It's not so bad. Target a creature. No. Target this one. Target this one. Submit. Dead. Again, we'll keep spreading it out. Opponent is angry. Alright, let's get him. Should I get some emotes? I don't even know how to get emotes. I never got into that. Alright, now what? Now is the Sunfall? Do nothing. Oh, that's scary. I don't know, man. They just eat the food? I don't know. I don't know what they have. Binding. That's fine. What do they take here? Take the Glyph? Give me back the map token? That's okay. We might hit a playable. They're reading it. They take the Glyph. Okay. Map token is tapped, interestingly. And they get lost. We got a lot more map tokens. I don't think it's looking awful for us here, though. And they gain some life. And they're ramping. I don't know what they're ramping into. We might win. We don't know what's in hand. Map tokens are going to let us keep drawing, hopefully. And if we can get the Flash Cat, I'd be down for that. Alright. Which land are we tapping here? That's fine. I will like that. I guess I'll leave that on top. I really want that. Okay. We could do it again, but I think you save it for the draw. Ah, Atraxa does still exist. Well, that's an issue. It's got flying. Okay, so we need to top deck another Larcenist, and we already know what our top deck is, and it's not a Larcenist. All right, well, it's good to know. I guess you have Sunfall and Atraxa these days. I thought maybe Atraxa had rotated. Same deck, just the Heaped Harvest is new. Get Lost is new-ish to me. There's the Sunfall. Yeah, okay. And the Binding, and what might have any color? Angels. Yeah, I mean, that's game. I think there's no way out of this from here. I guess we could see what the map token yields. It doesn't really matter how we do this. They have, what, one white open anyway, so they can take... Well, I guess they can't target through the ward. Maybe they can? Maybe they can use this target to the ward. This doesn't do it, right? I don't think we win here. I think we scoop. I don't think we can win from this. It's too much. Not ideal, but keepable enough. We'd love to see a 2-drop or any kind of artifact to get the Wormlet moving. Leyline of the Void. Someone left a comment recently explaining why they thought this was worth playing. And I'm trying to remember what they said. Oh, I guess it's just for the... Nice, hit a 2-drop. I guess it's just for that Reanimator Azorius deck? Is that the argument to play this? I mean, it helps with all the mono-red shenanigans, which I explained in a prior video as well. So I can understand that aspect. Get a Cauldron down. There are no creatures in the graveyard. But, I guess we can take Duress if we want to. Liliana, sack a creature. Okay.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things.
Too bad.
Sacrifices must be made.
We'll go ahead and take Duress, I guess, in case it matters. Get a Sentinel down. And we can take... Oh, our Wormlet got exiled off the Leyline. That's interesting.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Discard a card. We like that last land, I guess. And we have double blue, so it's Siren here. Let's see if they have a blocker to defend Liliana. You end step, draw a card, control the demon. Okay, at least Liliana goes down. Liliana goes down. Let's see. Combat damage to a player, and then we flash in the curiosity later. Alright. I think we're in this game.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
Holy shit. When you unlock this door, create a 6/6 black demon with flying. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. If you control a demon, each opponent loses 2 life. Okay. Alright. I guess that's just the deal. Well, we'll put this guy down anyway. Does not have flying, only flash. Take the planeswalker. Now what? I mean, if we can hit the removal spell, it's, you know, the Larcenist or something. It's big. Can only level up the engine once. Let's begin here. Vigilance attacker could be good. I guess getting the curiosity big enough to force them to trade is not bad either. I guess this gets through quicker, or presents a threat quicker. Wormlet. I don't see that being sufficient at this moment. Let's try again. Land. Okay. Not a deal. I think no attacks this turn. But we do have an unblockable engine next turn. Okay. 18 to 18. Let's see if they attack. They do. I got no blocks. I have no flyers. That's it. Alright, we'll take level up. I guess they got something here. I don't know what. Land is not what you want to see. There's nothing in the graveyard to take. So we're leveling this up instead. 3 here. I guess we didn't have to do that. Let's attack here first before doing anything else for sure. I think they pick off the curiosity at least. Can they untap this thing? What are they looking at that for? We'll get 3 draws. We could hit a Larcenist. That'd be massive. Just a Murex token? Is that it? Very underwhelming. 1, 2, 3. So I guess it's an engine plus a map token maybe? On the unblockable creature? Maybe. Yeah. I still don't think we need that. Okay, we're at 10. It's not looking awful. They did a whole lot of nothing last turn. They spent the entire turn just Murex tokening. That's weird. So we take 6, and then we take 8, and I guess they wanted 9 points of damage there. I don't know. Just you. We can't block it. We drop to 4. Maybe they can get us from 4 to 0. 2 there. And we still have nothing. So we can level this up and draw a bunch of cards, right? They scoop. That was a weird game of Magic. They didn't do anything the entire game, except dropping a giant 6/6, which almost demolished us. On the draw, looks great to me. Hot spice. Let's go. It's blue. It's blue Oculus again. People love their mono blue. Double Wormlet Siren. Seems good. Maybe try to land off the map token. Yep. Do nothing here. Okay. We drop the next Wormlet. A little bit of stick. It's okay. Try the Siren. See if they bounce the Wormlet now. Now to let the triggers go off so we get the life. If they wanted to bounce, they ought to have done it beforehand, just so we don't get the life. So no bounces this turn. Moment of truth. Ignore everything. Just dig for their win cons. We do have the Larcenist. If they tap out for a 3-drop, we are ready to go. They tap out for it. Wow. We don't hit land. Wow. Okay. I guess we just have to hit land here. And if we hit something, I guess it'd be a green creature. We don't have any blue 1-drops, so I guess it's this here. No, I mean, we need land, so... No attacks. That's too bad. I think... Oh, man, that's so bad. If we had hit 3rd land and Larcenist, like, I think we could have run away with the game. But now they're all set up. Okay. We still don't have land. But at least the Wormlet's bigger now. I don't think they have any pump spells in this, right? I don't know if there's a hexproof that also gives +1/+1. We're going to attack with the Wormlet. No, we're not. They're going to counter it. It's fine. Just hold steady. They were greedy before. Maybe they'll be greedy again and tap out. At least there's nothing else to reanimate down there. Maybe their hand's just all reanimation stuff. Not looking good. Whoa, Monastery Mentor. Okay. It's, at some point they could bounce this thing, so we're gonna take it now. Maybe it gets better later, but also maybe it gets bounced and we never get to save that 7 life, so I'm gonna get rid of it now. Dude, stuck on land. Why even bother? Okay, get in there. Let's see if they get a Mentor to block. And there's the bounce, and we're just so far behind at this point. Am I willing to scoop? I mean, they've tapped out a lot. So maybe we can still resolve the Larcenist and take the Djinn. I'm not willing to scoop just yet, but it's feeling about time. Draw 2 cards. They haven't attacked yet, though. I could have attacked first, maybe? Do you really need to do that before combat, just for the prowess trigger? Recommission. Yeah. Now there's too much. I mean, we could still go land Larcenist. Next turn, another one. I think it's too much, right? All these guys have prowess. Maybe they run out of steam here? I mean, they're burning all their spells right now. Maybe they just hit land. I don't know. Very low chance of winning. Domus for 11. 19 this turn. Cool. Down to 11. Totally could have won this game. Very winnable. No lands. Okay. We scoop. We scoop and we move on. On the draw. Double Glyph Surge Engine. I feel like this isn't really where we want to be. I think you want to mulligan this. This is better, I think. Double Wormlet seems good. Land seems okay. Let's put back a single glyph. It's Azorius. Alright, first Wormlet. Let's see if it's the Reanimator deck. How would we fare against that? We have some removal spells, but what's that? It's a 5/5? A 5/5 horror? Do nothing. We're also doing a little bit of nothing here. Okay. Lots of stick. See if it's Elspeth's Smite or a bounce spell. I don't know. It may not waste anything on us right now. Maybe a counter spell. Nothing. Moment of truth. Okay, so it is the Reanimator deck. Well, how do we do against that? They have bounce, so they'll bounce the Wormlets once they get big, so that's unfortunate. The counters are not as good. Bouncing something that targets with the glyph is going to be bad as well, so if they tap out at some point, that's when we should use the glyph, ideally not beforehand. Bin sleight of hand, yeah. This is going to be tough for us, for sure. We're looking for an opening to play the glyph, otherwise it's just dead. Maybe they need land? Could be good. Okay, let's try to get the Sentinel down here. See if it gets countered. No stick at all. That's pretty cool. So no bounce spells in hand. See if they have any stick here. No stick at all. They have no instance for 1 or 2 mana, which means they have all Djinns and Horrors in hand. Like what else? And land. So I guess they slam the first Djinn here. And they have to top deck a counterspell, so we'll go for the Glyph this coming turn. On the map token. Do our best. They must have just top decked this, right? Oh, it's sorcery. Okay, they could have sorceries. I didn't realize this was a sorcery speed sleight of hand. I was thinking it was opt, basically. Still, we saw absolutely nothing last turn. And so this turn feels like a lot of the same. Third land. Basically tapped out. I mean, they can get a bounce spell here. But I guess we'll go for the Glyph. In a Djinn. Bet they have more in hand. Alright. First Djinn is back. Okay, we get to tap out for the Glyph, though. Let's go Wormlet. And show me the 5/4. Okay. Hit him as hard as you can. Counters on all 3 Wormlets. When it drops to 1, we have a wide board that could bounce everything, but they had no instance for 1 or 2 mana for a long time. I don't think they get out of this. I don't think this deck runs temporary lockdown. I think, 8 Djinns and Oculuses. I feel like we've got it. Don't think there's any life gain. I feel like we got it. Let's see. No March of Swirling Mist. I believe that rotated out with Kamigawa. They're thinking. They're manual taps. It's another Djinn. Does not feel like enough. We spam attack all. And we take one of them. Not that it matters too much. And we just attack all and win. I don't see how this can go wrong. Oh, nice. 3 steps ahead. Huh. Super cheap. Discounted twice. That's cool. I mean, they scoop anyway, but... Yeah, we got lucky there. I mean, they stumbled really early, had no interaction for us. That's probably a hard matchup in general. On the draw, it looks okay to me. We'll keep this. Midwestern. Leyline. Ugh. Okay, well... Let's see, 2 or fewer lands. Yeah, you try this. Try to double up next turn, at least we get some life. Hopefully the Larcenist can pick off a key threat. We're gonna find out soon enough. Do nothing. Okay. I guess we'll begin here. Thornspire Verge. First time it resolves, you get a +1. Second time, you just get the life. Alright, let's get in there. Opponent does nothing. Are they going to sweep us? What is this? I was expecting some uber aggressive, Oh, Picnic Ruiner. Can they give it haste? No. It's only double strike on their turn, right? Whenever it attacks, you have power 4 greater. Get double strike. Okay. Can we stop this somehow? Yeah, the answer is yes. So we go for that. 2 or fewer lands. Let's see if they have hexproof. They might if they waited this long. It's certainly possible. I don't want to pick anything of mine, right? I don't see the incentive in that. Smith 0 here? Smith 0. Then pick that one. We'll see if they have hexproof. Whatever the new Snakeskin Veil is. Hey! Same old. Same old Snakeskin Veil. 2 counters, the 4/4. So we get in the air. It'll be 1 mana to make you unblockable. You do not have Death Touch yet. Alright, well, let's see if we lose this coming turn. It's going to have double strike. What do I want to block with? I guess I don't need the Arsonist. If it doesn't have Trample, we're doing just fine. Enduring Curiosity will draw us a ton of cards. I think you take the block, because they could win this turn somehow. So, we could always glyph onto the Ginger Brute at some point, but we have the token for that. I think just block here. Let's see if they have Trample. We might die. Let's see how this goes. They get to double up. Yeah, it's going to be wild. It's Manifest? +3/+0. Okay. It's a 10/4. Do you have Trample? Instant Speed Trample? Yes. Monstrous Rage. Is that game? It looks like game to me. 14 + 15. Yeah. Alright. Well, We run a lot of removal for this exact reason. We know that this is an issue in the meta and it has to be resolved, but no removal this game. On the play, looking good. Keep this. Fastland Wormlet. Shanzi. Shanzi with the sweet sleeves here. I like that. They're thinking about it. Do you want to shock it now? No, you want a Swift Spear. Okay, no blocks. Tough cookie. I don't think we're blocking with the Wormlet, because I like the life gain. So I think we're attacking. Happy to trade off the Surge Engine, though. Don't really need that card. I like these new lands. I'm excited to... I don't know. They seem good. Alright, that's not so bad. Well, it's obviously this. I don't really want to throw away the Wormlet. I don't think they'd block, though. And if we did, we're not that sad. We have Enduring Curiosity. So I think I'm going to go ahead with this. I don't think they're going to block. I think they'll take it. Are you going to double block? Alright, that's fine. Let's get rid of the Picnic Ruiner. That double strike with Trample ends up being brutal at some point. No huge regrets there. You can always flash in the Curiosity to draw a bunch of cards this coming turn. Challenger. Let's see if it's time to attack yet. And the Scamp. I mean, it's obviously awesome if the Sentinel gets through. Otherwise, we throw it away to a Challenger. They might not block. If they're afraid of a blowout, because we have 4 open mana now. Let's just see if we get away with this. They may not block here. Yeah, they're going to take it. So we can flash this in and get that draw now. And we keep the Vigilance. So that's pretty sweet. Alright, we're in the game. This turn's going to be big. We'll see how big of a blowout they can get. We have no removal. Tap land, though. Oh, do nothing. That's fantastic. We can get the Glyph down, too, this turn? We could start with the Glyph. I mean, they didn't want to block last turn, which was interesting. We could also go unblockable with the Surge Engine. And the Glyph, maybe? Maybe that's how we do it? I think this is okay, too. We're going to get some draws off of this. I mean, the fewer resources they have, the better for us. They take it all. Okay, let's see if they can win this turn. We got 2 blockers. They don't have the double strike mouse, which is 1 source of damage, and this is huge. A single another blocker could be big. It's got to be attack all button. There's no other way. Inside out, sure, but no double strike. Land, this is big. I think we got him. Yeah, very nice. Let's see if we rank up to silver, what, 2? Okay, nice. All right, thank you for staying to the end. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, a comment, a subscribe. All that helps out so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.